Affirmations. My mind is connected to divine mind. I am fully capable of making my own choices. I am my own boss. And now a few messages. Developing insight requires turning one's focus inward toward the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind transmits sensory experience to the conscious mind, where it is interpreted, abstracted, and reacted to. The conscious mind is the interaction between the intellect and the emotions. Do we believe what we see, or do we see what we believe? Look for glimpses of truth and light amid haphazards or incomplete information. And now for a guided meditation. So we're going to start by getting comfortable, being relaxed. You can lie down or stretch out on the couch, slouch a little if you care to, cover up with a blanket, whatever feels good. And then we want to get present. So we want to start noticing and observing. We want to notice what's going on around us. Sometimes we just look at a room and we think we have observed. But when we get present, we take extra time to notice the colors around us, the textures, the feel of things. Like I'm sitting on a bench that's fairly hard. You might be on a much softer chair. What does it feel like when your body comes in contact with other matter, like clothing or that blanket? What's the temperature like? What sounds do you hear? And then focusing in on the breath. Focusing on the breath is one of the best ways to bring the conscious and the subconscious minds together. So let's just practice taking some deep inhales, exhale, a few rounds of breath here. You know, we can go 3 or 4 days without food or water, but we can only go a few minutes without breath. And then wrap yourself in white light or say a little prayer, whatever helps you to feel protected and secure as we go into an altered state of mind. So we want to notice the body. Let's do a body scan starting with the feet and relaxing the feet, the calves and the knees, the thighs, the hips and the glutes, the lower abdomen and lower back, the midsection, especially allowing the stomach and the diaphragm to relax. They can often hold tension without our realizing it. And the mid-back of the body, up into the chest cavity, the lungs and the heart, the back of the body, the whole torso relaxed, shoulders, arms, and hands relaxed and comfortable. The throat and back of the neck, the face, and the whole head, allowing our body to be well relaxed. Coming back to the head, noticing any tension that might be held in the jaws, and opening and closing the mouth 3 or 4 times to release that tension. Relaxing all 43 muscles of the face, the lips, allowing the eyes to rest comfortably at the eye sockets, the third eye area between the brows, the crown chakra at the top of the head. And now imagining being able to look into your brain, to notice the very regions of your brain, the gray matter, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland. These are responsible for your ability to have insight and inspiration, inner knowledge. These areas of the brain are information centers where we receive divine guidance. So just taking a moment to imagine these glands deep inside the brain as being healthy, functioning, well nurtured, with a steady flow of blood and oxygen. Being in touch with the pineal glands and the pituitary glands help us open ourselves to our higher wisdom. So imagine making friends with these 2 glands that are so powerful, becoming intimately connected consciously to these centers that help us form our spiritual identity and help us make contact with our guardian angels, our higher power, with God, Jesus, however we imagine our deepest connections. Knowing that this center in the brain that holds these 2 glands is our battery It's what keeps us going. It's what keeps us connected to wisdom, to our everyday wisdom. Imagine these two glands inside our brains lighting up with pure crystal energy, expanding and sending this energy throughout our whole brain. Imagine this energy now going down our neck into our upper torso and our arms and hands, into our midsection, our lower back and abdomen, our hips, down into our legs and our feet. Imagine the pineal gland and the pituitary gland spreading energy through the whole body, making our whole body capable of transmitting and receiving information through our five senses, making our body, our five senses, and our conscious minds capable of discerning truth. Picturing our whole body aglow. We are light beings in physical form. As we connect with the pineal and the pituitary glands, we're capable of expanding this light and activating our everyday wisdom. Returning our attention to our brains, to the center of our brains, where the pineal and pituitary glands are located. And saying thank you to these parts of us that are our partners in guidance. And then bringing our awareness to the whole body, bringing our awareness back to the breath, and taking several deep breaths. And when we're ready, opening our eyes. Namaste.